Okay, hello class and welcome. Today we're going to be finishing our unit on verbs. And so we've been talking about verbs and different tenses. So can you tell me, what is a verb? Do you remember?
No.
A verb. So in in a sentence, we have the subject, who, right? Who the sentence is about, and then we have the action, okay? The action is the verb, okay? So like if you say, I study English, the subject is I. And what is it that you're doing?
Study.
That you study, okay? So that is the verb, all right? In your past courses, we've talked about, you've already learned about past tense verbs, present tense verbs, and verb tenses. And so we've been also looking at action verbs, helping verbs, and linking verbs. So this has kind of been like a review now of all the different verbs that you guys have been seeing, okay? So can you give me some other examples of some other verbs besides like study? What would be another verb?
Walk.
Good. Mm-hmm. So we'll write those on the board. Walk, yes. What else?
Run.
Run, okay. Okay, and like so here we have, normally in my class we give a whole brainstorm of different verbs, okay? So we have walk, sing, is, have, and jump, okay? And so then you students come to the board and we each student is going to conjugate a verb in the past, present, and future tense, and you can decide if you want them to have like do I, you, he, she, and they. So let's do some of these together, okay? Can you tell me in the past tense, how would you say I walk? With walk and I in the past, what would it be? Yesterday I what?
Yesterday I walked.
Okay, good. With the ed, I walked.
Mm-hmm.
And you? Yesterday you?
Yesterday you walked.
You walked. And for he, she?
Yesterday he walked.
Good. And then for we?
Yesterday we walked.
Yesterday we walked. Okay, so remember that whenever you make that ed sound, really important. A lot of times, as most of you are Spanish speakers too, that d sound isn't so strong. So really get the tip of your tongue on the top of your mouth and click it down strong. Walked. Okay? All right. So then go through the different verbs. Okay, let's do here the verb is. Okay?
Okay.
So let's do it for the present tense. The present tense of is. Today I what?
Today.
This is like the to be verb, right? So today, what would you say? Today I happy. What was the verb that you need to put in there? Today
I am happy.
Good. Today I am, and you.
Today you are happy.
Good. Are. And he, she.
Today he is happy.
Good. He is. And we.
Today we are happy.
And they.
Today they are happy.
Okay, very good. So you go through all of the different verbs, and for the different tenses, each student doing just one, and then we would come together and talk about the patterns. Okay, so what is the general rule for the past tense for a verb? What do you normally do?
You add ed at the end.
Good, okay, so we add ed to the end of the verb, okay? And then, of course, we have some irregular verbs that are different, okay? And in the present tense, what is the rule? Like here we have I jump, you jump, he jumps, we jump, they jump. What is the rule there for most regular verbs?
Well, we just add to the s at the end for he.
Good, okay. So for he, she, you add an s to the end of the verb, okay? And for the future, okay, for the future tense, like here we have sing. You can say I will sing, you will sing. Right, what is the rule there for?
You add will.
Okay, good. You add will. Okay, and really for the future, there's almost no irregular verbs. So that's a nice thing. Okay, so today in our activity, what we're going to do is everyone is going to choose a book to read aloud. And first we're going to start out that you're going to, with your classmates, you're going to read just the first sentence and we're going to together find the verb and we're going to classify it. Okay, we're going to sort it looking for two things. We're going to say whether it's past, present, or future, and if it's regular or irregular. Okay, so let's do the first one together. Can you help me read the first sentence here?
Big tears rolled down Katie's kangaroo's brown face.
Okay, just there. So big tears rolled down Kitty Kangaroo's brown face. What is the action? What is the verb there?
Roll.
Good. Okay, that the tears rolled. And rolled, is it past, present, or future?
Past.
Past. Okay, and is it regular or irregular?
Regular.
Good. Okay, so as it had the ed, rolled, that's regular. So go ahead and you'll roll it, write it here in the past. So every student in the team of desks, in that group there, would read the first one, and then together they would practice at the first, categorizing them that way. Okay. So now then we're gonna go through, and you're gonna read the next, the rest of the sentences, and we're gonna categorize them. Okay. So let's do the next one.
Poor Katie was crying because she didn't have a packet like the other mother kangaroos.
Okay. What verbs do you see?
Crying.
Okay.
Have.
Okay, good. So these are also, like we're talking about the linking verbs and the helping verbs. So these here have the helping, was crying, and didn't have. Okay?
Yes.
So here, was crying, past or present?
Present. No.
Okay,
No.
the crying is like the continuing.
Yeah.
But here, was past or present?
Past.
Past, okay? And is that regular or irregular? This here was.
Regular? No.
Okay, so the regular rule is that it has ed on the end. Does was have ed?
No.
No. Okay, so it's irregular. Was crying. Okay? Was crying. Okay? And here, this one too, that she didn't have, right? Didn't.
Yeah.
Okay, so remember, this is tricky because it's a contraction there. Didn't. What are the two words in the contraction?
Did not.
Did not. So the verb is looking at the did. Okay, did. Is that past or present?
Past.
Past, okay? Also past. And is it a regular or irregular?
Irregular.
Very good. Okay, so the students would continue to go like that. For the sake of the movie, the video, we're not going to do all of them. And at the end of the lesson is just that the students, after doing that, the teacher will check to make sure that they have the verbs and they're able to correctly identify them. And so then the last part for your assessment is you're going to take home this book today, and I want you to practice reading it, okay? And so let's read it one time together, and then I want to show you some of the words, and you can mark them here, the ones that you want to practice the pronunciation, and tomorrow you're going to read it to your class. Okay? And so then I would listen to my student read it and just spot check some of those words. Okay? Thanks for watching the video.